Welcome to Take 5. Thank you so much for making us a part of your afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. We know the new year is less than 48 hours away, but this thrift shop in Port Isabel is reminding us, whether new or old, helping others is something we should all strive to do. This is Renew Thrift Shop in Brownsville.
In the heart of Port Isabel, there's a thrift store that's changing lives in more ways than one. A place where every purchase has a purpose and every donation becomes a blessing. Welcome to Renew Thrift, where shopping is more than a bargain hunt. Here at Renew, the shelves are filled with second chances, but the true story lies beyond the price tags and deep within the hearts of the volunteers who've made it their mission to serve the community. Today, we'll take you inside this remarkable store and show you how it's making a difference, one sale at a time.
So Renew Thrift is a ministry of 1-2 Church. We're here to simply show the love of Jesus to the community, to help them in any way that we can.
While on a trip driving around the country, managers Alan and Terry Thompson stumbled upon a place where they knew they were meant to be. So they packed up their things and settled in the coastal city of Port Isabel.
From the first time we came here 10 years ago, we realized there was a need for this. And the pieces, God just had to put the pieces in place.
It's all about giving back with these two, creating opportunities and building a stronger community. Whether they're handing out scholarships, supporting youth centers, or sponsoring local sports teams, their commitment to making a difference is clear.
We're here for them, for the people.
In the past, they've even gone as far as giving away school uniforms to children in need.
We were able to give away over 100 pieces of school uniforms, which was wonderful. We were just thrilled to be able to do that. And we help out with clothing and shoes and things in other ways too, sometimes just privately, sometimes through Care Portal.
Those aren't the only things they're looking forward to providing for.
We look forward to the day when we can, to when we open this. A gentleman in our church, we announced we needed more room, we were going to come into here, and he goes, I'm a painter and I have all my equipment, I'd love to paint this. So I mean, he sprayed it, and that kind of stuff just gets me, you know. We're here to work and serve.
Alan and Terry decided to remain dedicated to their mission, making their impact all the more meaningful.
You know, anytime there's a need, we want to try and fill it if we can.
For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
This next business is a one-stop shop for stationery lovers. Take 5 visited Paper Lilies in Harlingen.
There's no place like home, and Harlingen native Evelyn Gonzalez knows it. Owner of Paper Lilies and the artist known as Brushed with Ink on Instagram, it was Evelyn's love and pride for the Valley that served as the inspiration behind her RGV collection.
I'm born and raised here, and then I moved to Austin to go to college, and I saw all these cute Austin things like home decor, just things that kind of remind you of Austin. I was like, I want something like that, but for home, because I was homesick. I started making like little maps of Harlingen, and that's where my first piece started. And then me and my sisters went on a trip, and we went to New Orleans, and we went to a gift shop, and they had the cutest souvenirs, and they had tea towels, and I was like, my mom would love that. And I was like, if my mom likes it, I'm sure other moms would like it. So I started making tea towels specifically for the RGV.
Evelyn's collection includes drawings of RGV birds and butterflies to some hometown maps and markers that make great gifts for others, or even as a special addition to your home.
I just want to shed like a positive light on the Valley, and just so that everyone can see what's here and like all the beautiful things that we have here. So I just wanted to make my art into like something beautiful to show for the Valley, and that everyone will enjoy, and they really do. And if people come in here and they're like, I saw this glass like you did, I saw this glass on Instagram, I want it, and I'm like, cool, that's even better. Like I just want to make people happy through my art, and I feel like when they have some representation of home, that really helps and it really hits home.
She also offers some hand-painted Bibles, journals, and tumblers that she says have become a big hit with those that are looking to add a little color to their everyday life.
I wanted my tumbler painted. That's how the tumbler started. And then I did it, and then a lot of other people were like, that's so cute, can you do mine? I'm like, okay, sure. So then I just started offering ready-mades, and then some people will bring them into the store, their Stanleys or whatever they have, and then I'll paint them. They tell me like, oh, I want certain flowers, I want sunflowers and roses. I'm like, okay, cool, you got it. So I'll do it, And for the Bibles, one of my friends, her Bible was kind of going through some wear and tear. So she asked, can you paint it? And I was like, yes. So I painted her, well, I painted mine first to make sure I could do it. And then I painted her Bible, and then I just started painting. Everyone liked it, so they kept asking me, can you paint my Bibles?
The collection is exclusively available at Paper Lilies in downtown Harlingen, a passion project that Evelyn and her sister opened up just this past year.
So we have just like fun things that you're just like cool pencils that you have funny things on them, and you're like, oh, my mom would love this, or my friend would love this. Like, that's what our goal was, that like someone walks into the store and they see like, oh, my sister would love this, or like they just, and that's what happens. Like, people come in and they'll be like, oh, so-and-so would love this, and they start getting it, and that's exactly what we wanted. We wanted to offer something for everyone.
To brighten your day with your very own RGV-inspired gift, you can visit Paper Lilies at 105 East Jackson Street in Harlingen. Or to get your own customized piece, you can follow Brushed with Ink on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. For Take 5, I'm Millicent Olivares.
This mother-daughter duo are making their dreams come true one coffee at a time. Take 5's Eleni Cantu sat down with them to learn more about how Cafe Arte started.
Hi guys, I'm here at Cafe Arte in Mission, where it's never too late for coffee. I got to learn a little bit more about this business and how it started from the ground up based on a mother and daughter's passion for two things, coffee and art. They even got to bring a little piece of Mexico back with them to the valley. Let's go check it out.
Looking for the perfect place to sit down and drink some great coffee, maybe even read a book, all while being able to spend time with family and friends in the nice Texas weather? Welcome to Cafe Arte. But what really is Cafe Arte?
So a lot of people ask me that whenever they come in, especially if it's their first time. My first thing is, oh, it's a coffee shop. And they're like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah, it's a coffee shop slash hangout place slash date place slash everything place for you. Cafe Arte is something that fosters, warmth, community, familiarity, because not a lot of places have that. And what we want for our community is for them to feel welcome any place that they have here.
It all began during the pandemic when Ana Sofia and her mother Sandra Chapa discovered their passion for crafting their own coffee. With plenty of time and ideas on their hands, they decided to turn their dream of running a coffee shop into a reality, with a little bit of a twist. Ana Sofia also says her and her mother's love for art not only inspired the coffee shop's decor, but also its name.
My mom and I love art, history, culture, anything that has to do with culture, knowledge, anything that has to do with learning too. When that idea came, we were like, okay, well, why don't we create something from what we love, coffee and art, And because we love our Mexican heritage, we wanted to bring that here into the valley. As you guys can see, throughout our coffee shop, we have art and we have some colors representing that. We have books and again, the area outside that we have, and it's just super special to us.
Cafe Arte's coffee beans are imported from deep in the heart of Mexico, the cities of Oaxaca and Veracruz. The two wanted to supply their shops with authentic flavors to remind them of their heritage and proudly represent their culture.
Our culture, as generations pass by and just start kind of growing, we didn't want it to be washed down, and we just wanted for everybody to know what it really means to be Mexican and what that entails. So by bringing our names and actually the recipes that have been there for thousands of years, we just wanted to include that here.
From the coffee to the books to outdoor areas, Cafe Arte is a great place to really disconnect and recharge. Unlike your typical coffee shop, Cafe Arte isn't just about the morning brew. By afternoon, it transforms into a lively outdoor spot with shining lights, fresh eats, and even a pickleball court for those looking for a fun way to stay active.
And we have so much to offer, from places to just be with your friends, your family. Traditions are here to be born and here to stay.
For Take 5, I'm Eleni Cantu.
Still ahead on Take 5, less than $2 is what it will cost you for a burger at Rutledge Burger. We're taking you to the Valley icon next. Plus, you trust him with the Valley weather, but how well do you know meteorologist Sergio Puente? He's in the hot seat for this week's 5 Facts. Stay with us. You're watching.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $5,600 in average finance savings. Plus, no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade GMC.
Want a free treat at DQ? Order the tacos. Just buy a taco combo at any DQ location in Texas, and you can choose one of these treats for free. Limited time only.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
At Dental Associates of McAllen, Farr, and Edinburgh, we are focused on having the latest technology to make your appointment as efficient and comfortable as possible. We take great pride in providing our community with high-quality, patient-centric care and oral health education. We are in network with most dental insurances and conveniently located off of Nolana in Farr and McAllen, as well as Jackson Road in Edinburgh. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
Tired, distracted truck drivers and faulty equipment are the main cause of truck accidents in the Rio Grande Valley. If you were injured in an 18-wheeler accident, you need a lawyer with experience. You want Jay Gonzalez. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
From inspiring recoveries to groundbreaking treatments, discover the medical breakthroughs shaping tomorrow's health. Stay informed with Medical Breakthroughs every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Channel 5 News This Morning. Medical Breakthroughs is supported by DHR Health.
Huge news, RGV shop on New Year's Day. That's right. Bert Ogden Buick GMC, Fiesta Chevrolet, Mission Chevrolet, and Cadillac Edinburgh will be open January 1st. Ring in the new year with a great deal on a new car from Bert Ogden.
From our family to yours, happy holidays from Channel 5.
This burger joint has been serving the Rio Grande Valley for more than 100 years. And the best part, their prices haven't changed. This is Rutledge Burger in Brownsville.
Although everyone enjoys a big, juicy burger, there's something about a homemade hamburger that just hits the spot. Especially at Rutledge Hamburgers out in downtown Brownsville, who's been making flipping good hamburgers for the last 100 years. Rutledge Hamburgers is a unique hole in the wall that has been making the same juicy hamburgers for the last century. It's also one of the longest standing businesses in the Rio Grande Valley. The present owner, Gloria Perez, took on the legacy in 1995 after the original owner sold it to her. Since then, she has been keeping this quality burger stand going strong.
If you haven't came to Rutledge, you really haven't been to Brownsville, to the RGV. Yeah, because a lot of people know us. And if you pass through here and you blink, then you missed us. But a lot of people know the Rutledge Hamburgers.
It is so tight that if you were to open your arms wide, you can touch both of the walls.
When we're really packed, it's hectic here because we have people on the tables, people standing in line waiting to order to go. We have people on the phone. So when we have to pass, we have to go sideways in order to fit and stuff like that.
And if you want to order a fan favorite off the menu, you have to try the combo everyone orders.
Cheese double with ham, and then the chips on the side, and the jalapeno and the canned drink. We don't sell fries, so that's one of the things that makes us different as well.
And if you like the sound of that, you'll love the prices of these juicy burgers.
Their hamburger is $2.25, cheeseburger is $2.50, chips $1, drinks $1.75. Like, it's affordable, the price.
Rutledge Burgers has used the same recipe and have been using the same techniques since 1924.
Well, it's a unique flavor. It's not frozen patties. We have the recipe here, like it's a specific recipe. The grill's 100 years old, 101. They tell me a lot of stories like that their parents used to bring them here when they were young, and they like coming here because it's history and memories, and that it's always been the same flavor, and that's what they like.
Sandy tells us that not only is Rutledge Burgers important to her family, but also to the people of Brownsville. If you are wanting to try a burger from the historic Rutledge, make your way out to 1126 East Washington Street in downtown Brownsville. With Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba.
And if you're headed to Brownsville for a burger, you may want to try a different kind of racing. Coming up on Take 5, we're hitting the racetrack on a smaller scale. We're back in less than 3 minutes.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $5,600 in average finance savings. Plus, no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade GMC.
The world around you may be on pause, but your health needs haven't stopped. If you have pain or symptoms, don't delay care. Early detection is critical. We have taken great measures to ensure a safe environment at our facilities. Whether you need immunizations, wound care, medical screenings, a surgical procedure, or urgent care, or something just doesn't feel right, we're here for you. Safe, trusted, ready. South Texas Health System.
ABC's David Muir, the most watched newscast in America. More Americans watch ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir than any other newscast.
Deck the halls this Christmas at Bert Ogden Kia in Mission. Drive the all-new Kia K4, just $189 a month. Plus the Kia 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. We shop the competition so you don't have to. Come see Santa George and his elves today at Bert Ogden Kia in Mission.
When it comes to what's best in a mattress,
big ol' springs,
memory foam, foam. Denver Mattress says, why not both? Introducing the Doctor's Choice Hybrid with the cooling full-body comfort of gel memory foam and individually wrapped coils featuring Boss technology. All packed in this easy-to-manage box. Choose from the luxury firm, Plush, and Eurotop. And rest easy knowing it's backed by our 365-night Better Sleep Guarantee. The Doctor's Choice Hybrid, exclusively at Denver Mattress.
From our family to yours, happy holidays from Channel 5.
Now to a place where Valley Speed racers can gather and have fun without having to get behind the wheel. This is STX RC Racetrack in Brownsville.
Ask any racer, any real racer. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch, or a mile, or by remote control.
35.7.
At South Texas RC Racetrack in Brownsville, winning is winning. The biggest RC track in the valley is now open and ready to put your skills to the test. Owners Carlos Leal and Patricio Perales say they opened up the multi-track course just last November to help give a space to a hobby they saw gaining speed in the Rio Grande Valley.
We don't have where to play with these type of vehicles. I mean, I think a lot of parents go to their hobby shop, they purchase a vehicle, and then a couple days later, those vehicles are in a garage. We try to find locations where we can use these cars. Fortunately, now in parks, you're not able to use them. So you cannot go to an actual park and use these type of vehicles, right? For safety reasons. So we open up a facility so that we can provide that, you know, that area where people can come and enjoy them and use them for what they're really made for.
35.7.
The location sits on what is formerly known as RC Adventures, one of the RGV's first RC parks, and has now been renovated to include multiple courses for racers to enjoy. The most popular being their sand drag track, where competitions are held almost every other weekend for those that are looking to take their hobby to the next level.
We have an off-road track that's going to be more competitive, more hands-on, so we're jumping and turning type of deal. And then we have a second track, which is sand drags. It's more competitive towards where the drivers are more consistent, trying to stay straight and speed it?
It varies because usually we have like one weekend we'll have off-road, and then the next weekend we'll change it up and we'll have like the drag racing. So we kind of keep it where every other weekend we'll have one type of racing. We usually promote it on social media just to let everybody know.
And for all those racers out there that are looking to ride with the pros, STXRC also provides memberships to ensure that you are welcome to come back and forth as many times as you need to keep up with the competition. But if living your life 1/4 mile at a time isn't for you, Carlos and Patricio do want to remind everyone that the RC racetrack is also the perfect place to come out and have some fun with family, friends, or even a date. RC vehicles are available to rent, and there is always someone there to help you get up to speed.
I think it's a great environment for family. So it's a place where you can be your father, your son, your daughter, your boyfriend, girlfriend, and have a great time. We provide you with the knowledge, and we'll give you guys like a small little tour on how to use the vehicles. But honestly, those vehicles, when you come in, you can just turn on the button, walk outside, and start having fun. It's that simple.
You can visit the racetrack for yourself at 6738 Frontage Road 83 in Brownsville. To learn all about their hours and latest events, you can follow their Facebook and Instagram pages at STXRC Racetrack. For Take 5, I'm Millicent Olivares.
Still ahead on Take 5, ever wonder what the do's and don'ts at the dinner table are? Our etiquette expert is next with the answer. We'll be right back.
The Valley is a one-of-a-kind place, but it's the people in the RGV that are making strides here at home and around the world.
We are Valley made.
Join us each week as we bring you stories of those made in the 956. From Valley businessmen and women to teachers, artists, and so much more. Made in the 956. Every Tuesday on Channel 5 News This Morning and Channel 5 News at 5. Made in the 956 is supported by Sames McAllen.
Looking back on last season, there's no doubt that the Valley's team is a force to be reckoned with. 4 championships, 7 conference titles, and 12 playoff appearances in 16 seasons. If the last few years have taught you anything, I hope it's to never underestimate a Viper. I don't know about you, but I don't want to miss out on another historic year. Season tickets for the 2024-25 season are on sale now.
KRGV Channel 5 cares about the quality of its children's programming. Information on the educational and informational children's programming broadcast by Channel 5 is placed in the station's public service file on a quarterly basis and is available for inspection at 900 East Expressway 83, Weslaco, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. If you have any comments regarding our children's programming, please send them to KRGV Channel 5, P.O. Box 5, Weslaco, Texas, 78599-0005. Did you hear that? The Valley's News Channel is live online. The team you can trust is bringing you all the latest news, weather, and sports on your favorite device. Stream us live in the morning, at noon, in the evenings, and at night. All you have to do is head over to krgv.com, click on the live stream banner on the homepage, and watch your favorite newscast live. It's easier than ever to catch Channel 5 News, the Valley's News Channel. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Channel 5.
A bakery with a menu that changes daily sounds a little different, but that's only because all the European pastries that are sold at Pan de Cada Dia are made fresh daily.
Hi, this is Thomas, and this is Pan de Cada Dia Bakery. We moved, we are German, yeah, and we eat a lot of bread, and yeah, we got sick from buying all these grocery bread, so we had some stomach issues, things like, feels like gluten intolerance. And then we started with baking our own yeasted bread and then sourdough bread. And then Tony came by and said, oh, let's open the storefront.
When she came and brought her family over here, we got together and she started baking there at the house in my kitchen in the back. And you know, everything about it has been a positive experience for me, and I thought, well, I think it's something we need to share with the community.
First thought was we give a German name, Unser täglich Brot, but then we thought or figured that it would be a little bit complicated that someone in the US remembers this name. And so we thought we give the name Pan de Cada Dia. We bake everything fresh in the morning. So my wife starts baking 3 o'clock in the morning. And we don't use preservatives, additives, or anything else. Yeah? So when it's gone, it's gone. And that's why we change the menu every day. The German pastries you will not find anywhere else here. So we have the Nussecke. This is, for example, this is a shortbread with a nut filling. This is a typical German pastry you find in each bakery in Germany. We have breakfast pastries every day. So, and then we have Nutella twists on Tuesday, for example. Wednesday we have cinnamon rolls, almond rolls, pecan or pistachio cardamom rolls. Friday we have American cheesecakes with pecan pie filling, and Saturday, for example, we have our croissants. So croissants are also made fresh. It's a 3-day recipe, so this is why we only can offer them on a Saturday. Almond rolls are my favorite, honestly. Yeah. Beside the croissants. Yeah. And Nutella twist and the bread. So almost everything. Yeah. We brought German Christmas to Brownsville.
Here at Take 5, we're still enjoying the holiday spirit and are showcasing Christmas lights. Take a look at these lights that you, our viewers, sent in. A big thanks to those who have already sent in their pictures. We are going to keep showing these here on Take 5 until the end of the year to make the holidays a little brighter. Again, thanks to our sponsors at Awa Dental for helping to make this happen. And still ahead on Take 5, if you're focusing on nutrition in the new year, you might want to start with those labels. We're breaking down what they mean after the break.
This isn't our dog.
That one?
You never got new glasses, did you?
Well, you didn't know Stanton Optical makes eye care easy.
Exactly.
2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
The end of another year. A time to reflect on where we've been and where we hope the next year will take us. But above all, a time to Monday night party! Woo!
Hi, I'm Charlie Garcia.
And I'm Rico Garcia.
And we are USA Concrete Coatings.
If you're ready to upgrade your business, restaurant, garage, man cave, or porch, then you're ready for USA Concrete Coatings.
We'll have your floors looking flawless with our exclusive USA Concrete Coatings products. We'll ensure that your concrete coating is strong and durable. It's antimicrobial and comes with a lifetime warranty.
USA Concrete Coatings, from concrete to custom in just one day.
KRGV is hiring for positions on Channel 5 News and Noticias RGV.
We're looking for passionate individuals ready to tell compelling stories, uncover breaking news, and engage with our community.
We are looking for people in English y en español. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting your career, there's a place for you at KRGV.
Scan the QR code now to learn more about the jobs listed on your screen.
Apply now and join our team as we continue to make a difference in our community.
Don't have time for an entire newscast? Channel 5 News meets you where you are and where you want us with our News in 60. Follow KRGV on Facebook and don't miss any of the morning headlines. It's an easy way to get our local stories from our news team anywhere and anytime in just 60 seconds. News in 60, Monday through Friday, meeting you where you're at. News in 60 is supported by El Pato Fresh Mexican Restaurants.
Shop the Bert Ogden Auto Group year-end closeout and choose from over 4,000 cars, trucks, and SUVs at all Bert Ogden and Fiesta dealerships valley-wide. But hurry, because this inventory is going fast during the Bert Ogden Auto Group year-end closeout.
Dale gas!
At Stanton Optical, independent eye doctors are available for eye exams whenever you need one. You should have seen me before I got mine. You're so quiet. Are you mad at me? Book your free same-day eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
Welcome back. Today we're talking about those labels behind your grocery items. Knowing how to read them could save your health and your wallet. Joining us now to break it down for us is registered dietitian Peggy Ramon Rosales. Thank you, Peggy, for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
And you printed this beautiful poster for us to give us a better idea of how to read these labels. All right, let's get started.
Okay, so this is a blown up nutrition facts label. This is the newest version of it. It used to be quite smaller in regarding the serving size, calories, and now they've actually made them a lot bigger for us to see. Now, we always want to make sure to start off, well, how many servings is in this container, right? So we want to make sure to always start off in the very, very top. So 8 servings per this container, right? And so all these values will indicate only 1 serving. So if we were to eat this whole bag, we have to multiply 8 times everything, right?
Yeah, and that's the misleading part. Sometimes we think like it has this many calories in this container, but it's this times the serving size.
Definitely, definitely. And so, and what is a serving size is the next part. So serving size is this, in this particular one, is 2/3 cup, right? And so it gives you the total calories for these 2/3 cup, so 230 calories. Now this was based off of like a snack. If you're gonna try to grab a snack, you know, try keeping the calories but under 200. We don't want to necessarily eat meals as snacks, which it could be very easy to, right, if we're hungrier. So that's a good goal. Try to keep it about under 200, 150, 200. Now, if it was a meal, that this label, this like a little mini meal, you know, under 500 on average is great. Now, the total fat. So this gives you the grams of fat. Now it's broken down to, well, what type of fat is it? So these are saturated and trans, so only 1 gram saturated, 0 trans. These are the not so healthy fats. These are the ones that cause increased cholesterol levels and other health issues. So total is 8, but only 1 saturated. So the other 7 is actually coming from healthier options.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Yeah, we want the monounsaturated fats and the polyunsaturated fats, which are not listed here. So that could be a little deceiving. So by law, they don't have to list them there. But some of them will, some of them will.
But this is a good example. This is what we want it to look like, low, on the lower end.
Exactly, low saturated and low trans. Now cholesterol, if we did have high cholesterol levels per day, this is not per product, but per day, we want to try to keep it under 200 milligrams a day.
Okay.
If you did not have any issues with cholesterol, 300 is recommendation. So this has 0, so that's really good. Now sodium, 160. This is considered very low. So about under 150, around there, is considered a very low sodium product. Under 300 milligrams is considered also low. So per day, depending if we have any health issues, if we did not, about 2,300 milligrams a day is the allotment per day.
And I think something very important is that you keep saying per day, but this is 1 meal.
Yes,
So
exactly.
you still have several other meals throughout the day, so you want to make sure that you're, you know, counting correctly.
Exactly, that we're not, you know, allotting half of the amount per product in just one option, right?
Yes.
And so total carbohydrates, let's say we did have issues with blood sugar, we're pre-diabetic or we're diabetic, per meal should be, depending on height, weight, age, and activity, should be about 30, 45, up to 60 grams per meal of total carbohydrates. Now, the value of these carbs, what kind of carbs are there? Now, we want to make sure that they're valuable, that they have good fiber. So fiber is a key focus nutrient. Fiber will help prevent sugars from spiking. And so this one has 4, which is great. Total sugars. So total sugars will accumulate the naturally occurring sugars and the ones that are added. Now, we don't want the added ones. Those are gonna be table sugar they're adding, they're gonna add honey, they're adding something else that is completely not naturally occurring. And so total sugars, this is 12. Only 2 is coming from a naturally occurring option.
Yeah.
Let's say it's something like dairy, like milk, lactose is considered a milk sugar, that's natural. Or let's say it's something with fruit. Fructose is a natural sugar.
Okay.
But only very little is natural, as you're noticing, only 2 from the 10. right? So 10 grams is what they added. We want to keep that value, well, 0, right? But under 5, think of a high 5, under 5 grams is considered okay still.
Okay.
And then that protein, we know we need a good amount of protein, obviously depending on health issues, but protein is vital to help prevent the sugars from spiking. So we want to have a good, valuable product, whether it's 5 grams, 10 grams, and a snack would be great. You know, a meal could be up to 20, 30 grams of protein. That's going to help prevent those sugars from spiking.
All right, lots of good information. You know, it's hard to take it all in, but you know what? Peggy can help you if you'd like. You can visit Peggy where?
Yeah, so my office is on 8025 North 10th Street in the North Park Village. We accept health insurances, which majority of them too cover 100% with your insurance. So I can consult and give you all this good education.
Yes, a good lesson. All right, so thank you so much, Peggy, for this information. We're excited to, now look at all the labels, am I right?
Exactly.
All right, thanks again, Peggy. Millie, we're back to you.
Coming up on Take 5, did you know there's a place in the Valley where you can practice aerial arts? We'll take you there after the break.
Disaster can hit you in the blink of an eye. And you realize in this world, there's only right and wrong, justice and injustice. When catastrophe strikes and the greedy insurance refuses to pay, hire a powerful lawyer who is fearless in the eye of the storm. Ezequiel Reina. Power wins big. Call 1-800-SEEK-REINA.
Because pregnancy comes with so many changes, we often aren't sure which ones are serious. If you're pregnant or up to a year postpartum, knowing the urgent maternal warning signs can save your life. Don't wait. If something doesn't feel right, contact a healthcare provider. Hear her, Texas.
Unfortunately for South Texas homeowners, our homes are built on clay soils that constantly expand and contract.
This movement causes doors not to function properly, cracks in your sheetrock and brick, plumbing leaks, and structural damage.
If you have these problems at your home, fortunately, our hometown team has improved elevations and stabilized thousands of homes from Houston to the Rio Grande Valley.
My brothers and I won't let your biggest investment fall through the cracks. Call us today.
Don't have time for an entire newscast? Channel 5 News meets you where you are and where you want us with our News in 60. Follow KRGV on Facebook and don't miss any of the morning headlines. It's an easy way to get our local stories from our news team anywhere and anytime in just 60 seconds. News in 60, Monday through Friday, meeting you where you're at. News in 60 is supported by El Pato Fresh Mexican Restaurants. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Channel 5. Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook, X, and Instagram today.
Hey there, good afternoon. I'm Javier Guerra. Here's what we're working on at this hour. Far City officials are getting ready for their New Year's Eve ball drop. This is the third year the city holds the event. It's free for anyone who wants to attend. This year, the city is preparing for at least 20,000 people to show up. Today, they'll test some of the equipment for tomorrow's big show. If your drive takes you through the area of Cage Boulevard between Old 83 and Kelly Avenue, it will be closed. And as we get ready to ring in the new year, remember to do it safely. Fireworks are illegal within city limits. Stark County also has a ban on certain types of fireworks. Be sure to check your area's rules to avoid fines. It's also been a dry winter, which increases a fire risk while popping fireworks. If you do ring in the new year with a blast, keep a first aid kit and water nearby.
We're expecting clear skies for the rest of the evening. The temperature is going to be cooling from 86 at 5 p.m. to 76 by 7 p.m., 71 at 9 p.m. Now, your New Year forecast looks like this. 8 p.m., 67 degrees under mainly clear skies, a little bit breezy, and then the clouds begin to thicken up as we get closer to midnight. Temperatures then around 65 degrees. Javier.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. That's going to do it for us. We'll see you all in just a bit.
Banking used to be pretty simple. Today, financial needs are more complex because it's not just what you pay for, but how. No matter who you are or where you're from, you need a financial partner that can bring it all together. At Rally Credit Union, we are here to answer the call, to stand behind you, fight for your goals, and to be your biggest cheerleader. Because we can agree, that's something we all need. Rally Credit Union, banking for all.
It's the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Burns Motors. Get a new 2025 Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4 for $25,988. That's right, $25,988. Bigger, better Burns, Mission, and McAllen.
The Valley is a one-of-a-kind place, but it's the people in the RGV that are making strides here at home and around the world.
We are Valley Made.
Join us each week as we bring you stories of those made in the 956. From Valley businessmen and women to teachers, artists, and so much more. Made in the 956. Every Tuesday on Channel 5 News This Morning and Channel 5 News at 5. Made in the 956 is supported by Sames McAllen.
Get holiday savings of $12,000 on a new Sierra, or save with 0% APR, or no payments for 90 days with the #1 team in Texas. We shop the competition so you don't have to at Bert Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburgh.
From inspiring recoveries to groundbreaking treatments, discover the medical breakthroughs shaping tomorrow's health. Stay informed with Medical Breakthroughs every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Channel 5 News This Morning. Medical Breakthroughs is supported by DHR Health.
Louis, that's not for you.
What? So many consumers get a bad apple when buying an AC.
Just like apples, not all AC guys are the same.
I love for an apples to apples promotion. I'll match any written quote. And remember, you can always trust the text in pink.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $5,600 in average finance savings. Plus, no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade GMC.
A place where you can spin and float in the air. I'm talking about a studio where you can learn aerial arts. Take 5's Dani Cantu took us on a new workout adventure.
Hello Take 5ers and good afternoon. Today we're switching the scenery a little bit with a different type of workout. We're here at RGV Aerials with owner
Carla Santana.
So Carla, can you tell us a little bit more about what RGV Aerial is?
Yes, RGV Aerials is an aerial arts studio here in McAllen. Our goal here is to teach aerial arts to different groups of people. We have classes for kids, we have classes for adults, we have classes for all body types, and the idea is to make aerial arts accessible to everybody.
So what do you offer here at RGV Aerial?
So we focus on 4 specific apparatuses. We have hoops or liras, we have silks, hammock, and trapeze. So what we start everybody with is a class we call Circus 101. And in that class, we teach you about all the apparatuses, but we teach you the very, very basics and what is the correct form so that you don't injure yourself. And then once you have graduated from Circus 101, you can start taking more advanced classes.
So what is your favorite part about being an instructor here and the owner?
My favorite part of being an instructor of RGV Aerial and the owner of the studio is that I get to watch people find a new passion for something that they didn't know before and see them grow and be able to see the success of being able to accomplish a certain move or work out in a way that they never thought possible.
So let me address the elephant in the room, these hoops back here. What are they technically called?
We call them, in aerial arts, we call them liras.
Okay, liras. So can we put these liras to the test and spin them out?
Of course.
All right, let's get into it.
So you're gonna grab the lira with about shoulder width apart with your palms facing forward. Always very important to wrap those thumbs. We're gonna engage those shoulders down. Yes, and we're just gonna hold it there. Next thing we're gonna do is what are called froggy jumps. Yeah, last one. You got it. Awesome. But an inversion basically looks like this. Ooh. Touch the lira. Yes. Booty up, booty up. Yeah! We just did. Pretty sit, grab, down, here, thigh sit. We're gonna learn how to do birdie. We grab up, we're gonna put your knees together and drop the booty. One leg goes to the back and we pull up to thigh sit. And then from there, you're gonna lean forward. Try to straighten this leg. And there you are, birdie. And that's another trick. Cute. Fun, but very.
So guys, this was what it was like to take one type of RGV aerial class. It was so fun. Thank you so much, Carla, for teaching me these new tricks. Now I have some bragging rights. I'm able to say I took a class. If you all want to take a class like this, prepare for your calluses to hurt a little bit, but you know what? It was a lot of fun. I feel like it really tested my strength, and I had an amazing time. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. So happy to have you here.
Yes, all right. Well, bye.
And this week's 5 Facts segment features meteorologist Sergio Puente. He's joining us on the Take 5 Counts in just a few minutes. We'll be right back.
We can't help what you do before you go to bed, but we can make sure the sleep is solid once you finally get there. And during the New Year's Super Sale at Denver Mattress, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and score a $300 gift. Or get 60 months no interest financing and free shipping. Here's to 365 nights of better sleep. Happy New Year from Denver Mattress.
KRGV Channel 5 has a strong commitment to closed captioning our broadcasts. This allows the deaf and hard of hearing to watch the news and get the same information as our other viewers. For more information on KRGV Channel 5 closed captioning, contact Paul Aguayo, P.O. Box 5, Weslaco, Texas, 78599-0005. You can call Paul at 956-968-5555, extension 5627, or email Pablo A at krgv.com. After hours phone number 956-968-3636.
Make the holidays merry at Bert Ogden Kia in Mission. Drive a new Kia Sport, it's just $289 a month. Plus the Kia 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. We shop the competition so you don't have to. Come see Santa George and his elves today at Bert Ogden Kia in Mission.
Don't have time for an entire newscast? Channel 5 News meets you where you are and where you want us with our News in 60. Follow KRGV on Facebook and don't miss any of the morning headlines. It's an easy way to get our local stories from our news team anywhere and anytime in just 60 seconds. News in 60, Monday through Friday, meeting you where you're at. News in 60 is supported by El Pato Fresh Mexican Restaurants. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Channel 5.
Rain or shine, you'll recognize his face every day, telling you the weather right here on Channel 5 News. Today, we're sitting down to learn more about meteorologist Sergio Fuentes. Sergio, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me over.
Yeah, so we finally got you on the couch,
Yes,
and we're going to learn 5 facts about you.
Okay.
So let's kick it off. Our first one is a little bit of a musical fact.
Yeah, I am a band geek. When I was in high school, I loved being in band. Marching band was my favorite season, and till this day, I still go to the band competitions. I support my Bobcat band.
Okay.
Everybody knows that.
Shout out
It's on
Bobcats.
Yeah,
yes.
it's on my bio. It's on my page. You know, I'm always talking about the Bobcat band. But yeah, I'm a huge band geek. I still love Drum Corps International as well. I love, you know, doing all that stuff. And watching the
What did you play in the band?
I played the trumpet.
Ooh.
I was a trumpeter.
Have you played the trumpet at all?
You know what's funny? Just this weekend, I got the trumpet out and I started playing it, and I still have pretty good tone.
Wow.
But I didn't know how to play a song anymore.
So I was going to say, was it like riding a bike? So no, not really.
Yeah, not really. I mean, it takes some practice to get back into it. But I think if I practice enough, I think I'll be okay.
Wow. Well, we're kind of sticking with your childhood for the second fact. So what is that one?
That one is that I've had a passion for weather and meteorology since I was a kid. Believe it or not, they used to call me Little Tim Smith at the family barbecues because I loved watching the weather. I loved studying it. I would watch the Weather Channel nonstop.
Wow.
And I'm talking about, you know, like 12 years old and on. I had a huge passion for weather, and I used to have a page called Surge of Weather on Facebook.
Really?
I actually launched it in high school. And that's when I started growing, you know, in popularity as far as like a weather guy or whatever. And so people would follow me there. They would get updates, and they'd say, "Hey, you're more accurate than those guys on the news. Like, you're doing really good." And now I'm on the news. So.
And now you are here from Little Tim Smith to working alongside Tim Smith. So this has always been your passion.
Right. Fun fact, that was actually one of Tim's storm trackers also. It's funny because one time, I want to say maybe like 3 years ago, Tim got a paper out, and he said, "You recognize that name?" And I said, "Let me see." And I look, and it's my name with my information on there. And he was like, "Yeah, remember? Like, I used to have he said, I used to have an account here, like with all the storm trackers, and you know, your name is still on there. That's crazy."
Wow. So it was like it was meant to be, guys.
Yes, it was. It was meant to be. I love studying the weather. I love what I do, and I'm really, really grateful to be working with everybody here at Channel 5, especially Tim.
Well, we're grateful to have you. And speaking of studying, so your third fact is talking a little bit about your studying.
Yeah, I actually studied abroad in London. That's my next fun fact. So I did that for a summer. That was such a great experience. I got to go to, you know, I saw Big Ben. I went to Stonehenge. We did a whole bunch of excursions, and we traveled along the UK, and that was a ton of fun. That was in college.
Wow. So do you have any plans to maybe go back one day? Is that something you're wanting to do?
I really, really want to. Maybe in the next couple years, I'll probably plan on doing London. I think the next trip is going to be something
else.
Fun.
Yeah, you're like, I've already done it. It's fine.
Well, I do want to go back, but you know, someday along the line.
Well, speaking of your future travel plans, that's also your number 4 fact.
Yeah, my number 4 fact is I do love to travel, and I don't travel as often, especially with this job. You know,
right?
Like, it's tough to get some days off and go on a really nice vacation. But this year I did go to Miami. I did go to Las Vegas. So you know, those are some of the trips in the U.S. that I've done.
Yeah.
In the past, I've gone to Cancun, Playa del Carmen, all of those areas, and of course, you already just heard London.
Yeah.
So I do love to travel, and even if it's not far away on the weekends, I like to go to San Antonio, to Austin, visit some friends, stay with them, or if not in the summer, you can catch me at South Padre Island almost every weekend.
Right. We have to take advantage. It's right there. Yeah. So I love that.
It's a little vacation here at home.
Exactly. A little staycation. And number 5, which is our last fact, this is having to do with your fitness.
Yeah, it is my fitness. So in 2020, during COVID, I was overweight. I was a big guy, and when COVID hit me, it hit me hard. And I think that kind of put something in my brain like, hey, like you need to work on yourself. You need to get better at your fitness and stuff. So I had a gym membership that I didn't use for a whole year.
Okay. Guilty, yes.
And so I think because I got so sick during COVID the very first time during 2020, it was in the fall, that kind of led me to really want to be active. And so now I do the gym 6 days a week.
Wow.
I train, you know, I have my leg day, I have my chest day, I have my back day, of course, biceps, triceps, and all that stuff. But I love going to the gym, and I feel guilty if I don't go. It feels like if something's off for my day if I don't go now.
Right.
So it's just, you know, something that once you get going, you just stay motivated and you just want to keep going. And that's one of my biggest things that I like to do.
Wow. So it's just part of your routine.
Yes. Part of my routine every day.
Well, I gotta say, we're happy to see you looking so fit every day here on Channel 5. Sergio, it was so nice to get to sit with you and get to know you a little better.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
And remember, guys, you can catch Sergio right here on Channel 5, giving you all you need to know about the weather. Thank you so much for joining us here on Take 5. We're off tomorrow, but we're going to see you in the new year right here at 4 o'clock on Channel 5. We'll see you in 2025, RGV.